Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to find the hydronium ion concentration of a solution that has a pH of 3.4. Now, in order to figure out a concentration from a pH, you've got to make sure that you understand one thing, and that is that acids are not found alone. Okay, this is the hydrogen ion. When it hooks up with water, it forms the hydronium ion. Okay, so that's an important point. So what that means is that this is equivalent to this when we have a conversation about pH. Okay? So the formula that exists for pH is normally written as the negative log of the hydrogen ion concentration. But it is also equivalent to write it as the negative log of the hydronium ion, which is H3O plus. Okay? So a little bit weird. This is an ion, so that's why it has the plus. It has to do with the charge. Okay? So remember that that's a separate issue. This right here is a minus sign. This is a mathematical symbol. All right, so I want you to kind of keep those things straight. Now the pH of the solution is 3.4. So I'm going to write 3.4 in place of the pH and write the rest of it the same way that I did before with the hydronium ion right there. So how do you solve a problem like this that involves logs? Well, first step is to get rid of this minus sign here. So what I'm going to do is I'm multiplying both sides by -1. Okay? And then a negative times a negative makes a positive. So that gets rid of the negative sign, and I just have positive log of the hydronium ion, which is this. This, of course, becomes negative 3.4. Okay? Now, the next part is, how do I get rid of a log? Well, to get rid of a log, you need an anti-log, which is 10 to the x. You'll actually see it if you look at your calculator and you look at the log button. Look at the writing just above it. It'll say 10 to the x. So basically, I'm taking the anti-log of both sides. So when you take the anti-log of a log, they both cancel, and you're just left with the hydronium ion concentration. And that's equal to 10 to the negative 3.4. Now, I don't know what this is, so that's where I'm going to use my calculator. So I'm going to hit the anti-log key, second function, log, right? And you'll see that this little caret symbol pops up here. All right. And then I'm going to type in negative 3.4 and then hit the enter key. So when I take the anti-log of negative 3.4, what I get is 3.98. Now, it's not just that, but you see this little piece over here where it says e to the negative 4? That is scientific notation. Okay, so when you see e negative 4, that means times 10 to the negative 4. And because we're dealing with a concentration, we need to write m for molarity. Okay, so this right here is the final answer. Okay, so that's how you figure out the concentration of the hydronium ion based on the pH.